Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading. I'm going to dive right into. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a sensual reading, guys. I'm not going to lie, because I did get that song Synchronicity that I posted in the community feed that I shared with you guys, and it was My Love by, I think, Route 94. And the video, too, I don't really even know that song. It was just humming in my head, and I started humming it to Google, which is how I found it. So I thought it was very, very interesting. So the energy that I am getting from the Divine Masculine Collective is they are really craving your touch, okay? I know that I shared a recent snippet in the YouTube shorts around nurture and compassion. It's like they miss your tender touch. So let's get into some of these cards from the Romance Angel Oracle deck, and we'll first set our intention for the universe to provide clarity with this energy that's coming through from your divine masculines, and just really what it means for your journey at this time, okay? What should you, I feel, gather from that synchronicity if it does resonate with you? Okay, what do you need to know from your divine masculines about how they feel towards you in the connection? Okay, so I feel like they definitely want to communicate with you. There's definitely a need to be alone with you. You know what I'm getting through that song is that, like, you're their match in every way. I feel like they want to have deep conversations with you, but they can't control themselves when they're around you. They can't control the need to physically express themselves through just sensuality with you. And I feel like that is a big hurdle for many of you, that you might find yourselves wanting to overcome. What I'm getting for the both of you at this time is it has a lot to do with the intimacy, okay? And what I mean by this is, you know, two people having really conflicting emotions and energies about the way that they maybe express themselves to show how much they connect or how much they love one another, okay? So you two are being called to free yourself, in a sense, taking back control of your life or taking back control of your energy in some way, and starting off with getting to know one another, because heart-to-heart conversations is about honestly discussing your feelings with one another. And I do feel like for many of you, although you've had a very highly intensified sensual relationship with your counterpart, I feel like the next cycle, there's going to be a lot of understanding around exactly why that is. And that I feel like the bond deepens with intimacy, okay? And there's been a lot of realizations that happen when you are intimate with your counterpart and then you go through a period of separation. I feel like some of the things that are happening for the Divine Masculine Collective with Free Yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. They're forming like healthier sensual habits, okay? So I feel like at this time they cannot feel attracted to or drawn to anything else in a very lustful and wasteful way is the words that I'm getting. And what I mean when I say wasteful is like, for example, adult entertainment content. They can't consume that the way that they used to. It just does not it doesn't affect their vibration the way that it used to. It's almost like there's no reaction, or it seems like it's just boring, or they can't physically connect to it. And what I'm getting from that is that that's the part of them that has healed since experiencing sensuality with you. A lot of the karmic breakdowns as well in certain karmic situations, it's because your divine masculines could not go back to a meaningless and like just an unfulfilling connection or relationship. For them, it's no longer about partnership or just being roommates with someone or just having situationships or casual relationships that involve, intimacy. Like, I feel like what they couldn't help or cannot help but heal is that part of them. And in return, guys, like, I feel like they're experiencing so much freedom, because many of you may not even realize like how much of this energy had a hold on your divine masculines, and it was really, really draining them. So for a lot of you who was kicking yourselves in the butt about your decision to either cross that line and do something completely out of character, I want you guys to know that just it through this reading, it has a lot of purpose there, because the energy again that's coming up is just optimism, safety around loving. I feel like your intimacy, divine feminine, the compassion and the just empathy and the passion and your tender touch, that in itself has been extremely healing. And I feel like for many of you, you made the heavens tremble and shake, and you made things go all kind of wonky in the universe, because I feel like there was a lot of energies really trying to prevent you two from actually having that physical connection, or that physical meetup, or that moment in time where you got to experience intimacy with one another. Because I feel like the next few years to come, the effects of that healing is going to be really, really great, just on a collective level as well. Because again, a major thing that I am picking up is just the safety to love. Like, I feel like a lot of the divine masculines, there's so much confusion around like intimacy and the way they express it. There's a really great desire and a need to do that, which is completely natural for the divine masculine energy, because they are meant to spread that seed, right? They have this innate desire to be able to do that. But what I feel like for many of them, they're having this realization that that energy is so powerful and it's so potent, and it has the ability to grow things, right? It has the ability to create children, for example. So many of them are starting to be really responsible and see that sensual energy or that intimacy as very sacred, and they're starting to be so careful with it. And I feel like fatherhood too, for a lot of the divine masculine collective, it's going to be something that we're going to see happening for the divine masculine collective. And I do feel like the children too that are being born out of these connections, they're really going to have a divine and profound impact on our masculine collective, really bringing back like fatherhood to the table, and seeing that as very important and sturdy, and foundation keeps coming up as well. So a lot of your divine masculines are getting ready to place a huge emphasis on stability, and this all has to do with you, divine feminine. You made it safe for them to love. They know that you crossed that line. They know that you did. Okay, they know that by you crossing that line, that you have had to karmically deal with a lot of their residue, but you did so with a firm sword in your hand. You know, you held a firm grip on that sword, and you really went to town on a lot of your divine masculines' inner demons that they might have transferred to you through this intimacy, right? That's why I feel like a lot of you were kicking yourselves in the butt. You're like, damn it, took on extra work on the assignment for no reason, but it was for a purpose, okay? A lot of your divine masculines are feeling a sense of, like, I'm seeing the words purge, okay? You guys remember the words, the movie The Fifth Element? When Lilu came in and she kept telling Bruce Willis, I protect you. So it's kind of like that energy, okay? It's like they think that they're invincible and they're strong and that they're going to be there to take care of you. And indeed, you were sent on a mission to really help and heal and make them feel safe to express their love. I feel too that a lot of the sensuality and animalistic instincts when it comes to intimacy that a lot of your divine masculines have, you tame this like no other, okay? You're able to handle this energy, this wild energy like no other. You're not able to be devoured through their sensuality, okay? In fact, I feel like it is the other way around. And naturally, divine feminine, I mean, you have the ability to devour them if you guys really see my vision here, okay? Like, come to me, okay? Let me show you who does the devouring here, okay? It almost gives me the energy of like a snake kind of swallowing, you know, the motion when a snake eats and it just kind of swallows and it grips onto its prey so that prey cannot come back out. Yeah, it's the vision that I'm getting when the divine masculine and the divine feminine connect, okay? Because I did share a reading too yesterday about the divine feminine's power to turn the tables, and I feel like many of you are like realizing this, or you're seeing this through a lot of the experiences that you've had. Maybe you didn't see it in the past and you went through like the dark night of the soul, a lot of crazy energy that you really had to deal with, but it's very, very difficult to keep you down. Whoever this divine feminine is, I mean, you really have a strong connection with source. You have secret knowledge that allows you to bypass spiritual attacks. You know how to strongly connect with certain spirit guides from a young age as well. You may have always known that you've had this type of protection, to be able to, again, battle with a lot of these demons who I feel, kind of follow you through either timelines, dimensions, or lifetimes. And time and time again, they learn that, you may appear in these very vulnerable avatars, is what I'm getting. And that's what ends up, tricking them into thinking that they have victory over you. But time and time again, you prove that, your optimism, your energy levels, you have inner knowledge and secrets of the universe that it protects you, okay? And that's why you are the one. That's why you're seen as the one, or you may constantly or consistently draw back in your divine masculine's energy. It's because, like, you hold that purpose for them. Like, they see you as the reminder of the mission to get themselves out of the rut. Okay, save my soul is another thing that I'm getting. Drive my soul by lights. Who will drive my soul? Okay, you make the darkness disappear. I feel found when you stand near. I know who I am when you are near. My world becomes so clear when you're gone. Will I lose control? When you're gone, will I lose control? You're the only road I know. That's what I'm hearing. Who will drive my soul? Okay, so that's why a lot of your divine masculines know that it's safe for them to love you. That is the impact that you are having on them. These are the kinds of epiphanies that they're having at this time. All right, guys. So that's my short and sweet check-in for you. I am just trying to catch up on the readings, so I'm going to keep these nice and short and sweet so that I can maybe do different types of readings. So if you guys are looking for just more of a variety, don't be afraid to check out the playlist. That's absolutely free for you to do. And if you're more curious about extended readings, 18 plus readings, I am in the membership section. And guys, I am available for personal readings. I'll be taking a break soon, maybe towards the middle of the month. So it would be a great time if you guys want to connect before I take that break. Check out some of the reviews on Hipsy or Wizio that I've done before you book. And I will be going live tonight. For those of you who just want to do some mini readings, maybe you might have a quick question on your mind and you want to connect. Join my Hipsy community. It's free to do that, and you guys won't miss any updates from me. They are fantastic at emailing you every single time I post an update in the community. So yeah, I look forward to you guys joining me there. Check out the description box. Check out my community feed. There's lots of links there to reach me outside of YouTube. All right, guys, I love you. Take it easy, and I will catch you in the next reading. Okay? Bye, guys.